Welcome back, Star Wars fans, to Coruscant Radio Underground. I'm Andrew, and this is going to be a really short episode because it's already late, and I don't even know if anybody will drop into the chat this late. But we just got done watching the first two episodes of Star Wars Skeleton Crew. I didn't actually realize we would have done a pre-show tonight, but for some reason I thought this dropped tomorrow, and I do see that the remaining episodes will drop on Tuesdays, I believe. But for tonight, they dropped us the first two episodes on a Monday night, and I'm not sure what time they dropped. I know some people got to see them in theaters. I'll be curious to see what it was like seeing that on the big screen. Um, just all I'm gonna do here tonight, we'll do a full reaction, full review tomorrow. First reactions. I think that really it is. Hey, Ubaldo, thanks for dropping in the chat. First two episodes, totally non-spoiler review here. It's everything that I think the trailer sold it to be. It's a very 80s Amblin type adventure story with kids. It's obviously a lot of it that's geared towards kids, but there's a lot of it. I mean, specifically for me as an 80s 90s kid, like that vibe. I mean, the the kid in me was loving every minute of that. It's the most fun that Star Wars has really been in a while. Lots of laughs. The kids did a fantastic job with their roles. We didn't really get a lot of Jude Law. We saw him at the very beginning of the first episode and the very end of the second episode. So we'll kind of pick up with the story there. I can't wait to see what his backstory is. Obviously, we're doing some things a little different. They've been pretty coy about exactly who he is and what his backstory is. So that's going to be interesting to see. Like I said, the kids are great. Nick Frost's droid character 33 is really good. Lots of great aliens, lots of droids. There's some intrigue with what At-Atin is. It's this planet it's sort of Atlantis, right? It's this lost planet, or this mythological planet with a great treasure. So obviously there's some story there that we're going to have to find out what that's all about and why nobody knows. I mean, obviously this is a planet that is still using Old Republic credits for just lunch money. So yeah, there's something going on. They've cut themselves off from the galaxy. It's going to be interesting to find out when and why and exactly what it is. The planet's a little interesting. It seems a little obviously they're protecting something, they're hiding something, they're very meticulous. The education these kids doing, uh, going for career assessment at 10 is interesting. So obviously, I mean, judging from the one class we saw them in, they're smart, well educated, but they're taking there's something underlying there, and it's going to be interesting to see if it's something they're protecting or if there's something nefarious to it. I'm not real sure what the underlying story there's going to be, but like I said, good character so far, good intrigue, some mystery, good bit of that Amblin ET feel, Goonies feel, a lot of Pirates of the Caribbean thrown in. The music is really good. I'm really enjoying the music. I hope we get some bigger moments. There's no big swelling Star Wars moments in the music yet, but the taking the Star Wars esque music and giving it a Pirates of the Caribbean vibe is very interesting. Michael Giacchino, or I'm sorry, this is Mick Giacchino. Michael Giacchino's correct, it's his name, but Mick Giacchino, the son of the very talented Michael Giacchino, did the music. So it's going to be interesting to see where that goes. We had some characters, a few characters. I guess the only character we've seen so far that we recognize previously is Vane from The Mandalorian. Um, but there's a lot going on. And I'm really, really intrigued by the whole thing. And it's just fun watching the kids enjoy it. There were a lot of laugh out loud moments. So without getting spoilery and with keeping this short, the first 2 episodes have got me. I'm all in. Can't wait for next week. Next week we'll do a full review of these first 2 episodes, hopefully tomorrow, maybe Wednesday, but early, in the next couple of days we'll get on here and do our full spoiler review. And from there, starting next week on Tuesdays, we will be aiming to do, like I've done with some of the shows in the past, with a short pre-show ahead of the release, and then probably an spoiler-free reaction right after, and then on Wednesdays or Thursdays a full review. So we'll get 2 short episodes and 1 full-length episode out of each of these over the next few weeks. I'm not real sure how many episodes. Let's see if we can look that up real quick. Skeleton Crew, how many episodes? So it looks like new episodes are going to drop on, come on, all the pop-up ads. Let's see, get this right. Oh, this article is very unhelpful. First 2 episodes. There are 8 episodes in the first season. So that's going to put us into January to finish this up. So this will take us all the way through the holidays. That's great. First 2 episodes were available tonight. The next episode, Tuesday, December 10th. And it looks like they're going to drop at 9 Eastern, so 8 Central. So we'll be doing our pre-shows around 7:30 on Tuesdays. It looks like the final episode will air on Tuesday, January 14th. So I'm curious to see. The runtimes for these were very inconsistent. First one was just shy of 50 minutes. The second one was about 10, 11 minutes shorter. So, yeah. So love the show. Love the first 2 episodes. I still don't get the people saying, I'm curious to see. There were a lot of people watching the trailers that were basically saying this isn't Star Wars. It looks like a fun adventure, but it doesn't look Star Wars. And honestly, I mean, I don't know what could be more Star Wars about this adventure at this point. I know there's going to be some things that people are going to have complaints about. I'm honestly curious to see what they are, because at this juncture, I don't really have anything that's not a nitpick. But like I said, we'll get into a little more spoilery territory tomorrow night. So like I said, keeping this short, that's going to do it for tonight. Enjoy the first 2 episodes. Let me know what you thought in the chat. Until next time, may the force be with you.
This podcast is a member of the Red 5 Network. For more Red 5 Network podcasts and content creators, visit bio.link/Red5.